We're almost by Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is coming. First approach of Yom Kippur and second of Yom Kippur is that Yom Kippur is a great kindness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When the first thing says, Mashal, parable to what? It's parable to a garment that got dirty. And you love the garment. You don't want to throw it away. You wash it one time, 2 times, 3 times, and the stain doesn't go away. And with that stain, you cannot wear the garment. It's possible to wear the garment, stains on it. Now, there is an industry of dry cleaning. In dry cleaning, if you get the garment to dry cleaning properly, they remove the stain. Yom Kippur, every second, every minute of Yom Kippur has the aspect of dry cleaning. It cleans the person, the mitzvah of the day, listening to the hilchot of the day, having the hilchot of the day. Therefore, every second and minute of Yom Kippur is a privilege. It's imagine that there is a stain that doesn't go away. You have to take it to a special place, special dry cleaning. You have to pay so much money, so much effort to clean the garment that you have, your beloved garment that you have. And you would do it because it's very important for you. Now here, every second, every minute of Yom Kippur is a dry cleaning. Now dry cleaning cleans as long as a person wants to be clean. Person has a desire. Now some people, Yom Kippur is 24 hours not eating. And they're just watching the watch. When is it over? For some people are just thinking about air conditioning, about the chazon, about the tzlicho, who's the dericho, about the parnasa, about which aliyah, who's the chazon, why the chazon is different, why chazon is not doing a good job, what is it? I mean, I don't have such a good seat this year, air conditioning is not working so well, and the time passes by. That's a Satan, Yetzirah. The Torah comes to a person, it doesn't let them use the dry cleaning. Dry cleaning is not, it's a privilege. It's something that after Yom Kippur, if you want 1 second of Yom Kippur, 1 minute of Yom Kippur, you will not have it. Therefore, every minute has to be used. And the usage of the day depends on the perspective. Perspective is that the day should get by, it gets by, obviously. But the point is, we have a purpose. We have a tachlit, have a list. We write down a list that the things what we want to ask HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to like Hashem, to Hashem, please, we have a duty here. We want to accomplish something. Once we have like that, then every minute will be precious. Every second is precious. Every word of Selichot means something. Therefore, we stick to it and we do it as long as that's our plan. Now, there is a pasuk here in the Persian Jews who says, "Knesher yayid kino al guzulav yerachem." If you see how yerachem, so in other words, compares according to Rashi, compares to eagle. But eagle, when it wants to come to nest, eagle is a very heavy bird. It's a high, it flies so high. Now it's very heavy. If it comes to the nest all of a sudden, then they're gonna crash the children. He conducts them with mercy, like the nation. Rahman al-Banab. The Zohar HaKadosh says, which animal has the greatest Rahman love to the children is nation. Eagle has the greatest love for his children. Now, when he wants to go in, he doesn't go in all of a sudden. He, around the nest, is going to fly over from one branch to another branch, that the children should know that the mother bird is coming. He awakens the children. They should have strength enough to be strong enough to accept them. It doesn't come all of a sudden to crush them down. That's the difference between enemy and beloved. Enemy wants to crush a person, just the opposite. He wants to catch a person without kovach to crush it. But the beloved wants to help the person. Therefore, he doesn't want to crush, just the opposite. He wants them to have the power to make cover. Now, when it goes on the children, now some bird put their heaviness on the children. They say, okay, children, you have to burden. They burden the children. But he loves the children so much that he hovers over them, he flies over them. He puts his body on them to touch, to say, I'm there for you, but he doesn't put his load on it. Touch and doesn't touch. The other mother, they just sit on the bird. But here, no. He loves the children so much, he doesn't want to burden them. But he wants to show that I'm there. He touches and doesn't touch. Hovers over them. He flies over them. He doesn't burden them with their heaviness. That's Hashem. When he comes to give Torah, he didn't come from one direction, he came from 4 directions. One direction would be too heavy. 4 direction to come and to give them Torah from the direction that it shouldn't be heavy for them. Ifros, he spreads out his wings and he takes them. When he comes to take them, now every bird takes the children with his foot underneath. Why? Because every bird is afraid of eagle to come and eat my children. They love the children. They put him underneath that the eagle should eat them, not the children. Eagle is the bird that flies at the highest. There is not afraid of any other bird. What is he afraid of? He's afraid of hunter. They must shoot him. Therefore, he takes the baby on his wings, on his long wings, big wings, that if the shooter shoots, he should get to me, not to my children. Just like HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when by the time of Egyptians, when they wanted to arrow, when they shoot arrows, Shekhinah went between the Hal Israel and Egyptians that the arrow should go to Shekhinah, not to the thing. And that's Magen Abraham. Ashwar says, I'm Magen Abraham. What does Magen mean? Shield. Shield means I take the arrow and not. Therefore, here is telling you what is telling us. What does arrows mean? Arrows means prosecutors. Every avera that we do, which is malach, evil malach, that they're going to come and they prosecute us. They shoot arrows to us. Now, Torah is telling us, if you connect yourself to me, if you join to me, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then any arrow that comes, it will not be hitting you. It will be safe. Therefore, the safe place to be to join HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And this Yom Kippur, Yom Adin, Yom Chatima, the prosecutors, they're going to prosecute us. They are shooting arrows. Now he's saying that the best place to be, join HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Once you are joining Hashem, then the arrows will not come to you. Therefore, we carry them on Ibrato. That's the way that's it, to protect them. That's the way that Rashi learns. I'm sure the Hirsch learns. Also, there's another thing that it's very interesting that when eagle comes, the other bird, they take the child with the foot, they take him. It is baby. It's very simple. Now, eagle spreads out these wings, and now the child has to come on the wing. How should the baby eagle come on the wing? Not like other birds that bird takes them with their foot, they take them. But here he has to come on the wing. How does it come on the wing? He spread out and says, I'm waiting for you. Because I want to save your life. I don't want that the hunter, when he hunts you and shoots the arrow to go to you, I want you to be safe. I get it. But there's a little bit problem here. What's the problem? What I could do is to spread out my wings. But you have to come on the wing. Who is going to put you on the wing? I cannot do that. That's to be done by yourself. You have to hop. You have to jump. If you make the jump, then you are safe. If you don't, you're not safe. Therefore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is saying, Kinderlach. I'm there for you. I spread my wings. But you have to jump on the wing. If you jump on the wing, then you are safe. If you don't make the jump, then you don't know what's going to happen to you. The HaKadosh Baruch Hu is saying, as I'm in Kippur, I'm ready there. I spread out my wings. Everything is there. But you have to make the jump. That initiating jump has to come from you. You have to be motivated, to motivate yourself, and they try and they do it. And the best way to make the jump is with learning Mussar. If you learn Mussar, then you could make the jump. Mussar means a person has to take one of the sifarim that he likes. It's like the Shorim, it's Tzadikim, Maharaj, you have a lot of Mussar, Mussar, whatever that you feel that it helps you, Sharit Shuvah, something that motivates you. You learn and you make the jump. Therefore, on Yom Kippur, that's the day of jumping on the wings of our Baruch. That initiation has to happen through us. Once we do that, when we zoche to the Hashem Gemarto, and everything should go well with all the Hadith.